Hi Leo, welcome to your March 2021 reading, non-love reading. So I have no idea what's going to happen or what it'll be about, just whatever shows up. My contact information's in the description box. So without further ado, let us begin. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Somebody older as well, somebody who's financially stable. Somebody who has a steady job, works hard. They could be quite accomplished at whatever that they do. Somebody that just puts a lot of effort into what they're doing. It could even be a Virgo type of personality, like a little bit of an OCD person. But what they do, they're kind of really quite good at it. They could work with their hands as well. Maybe perhaps an artist or a carpenter of some kind. Or just somebody that's kind of got some cash to work with, some financial stability, but again, they might be really good at whatever it is that they do. They might have a special talent that's like a craftsmanship that's they're skilled, focused. Or this could be you, Leo, actually. Sorry, that could be you that's doing that. Stuck in your head quite a bit, though. Could be really stuck in your head about somebody, or this could be you're really stuck in your head about work, like you're trying to perfect something or become really good at it. You could be taking an apprenticeship of some kind or courses, and it's your passion. It's something that you really, really enjoy that brings you a sense of abundance too. You're hoping that the more that you learn this thing, the first part I thought I was describing someone else. I might be, but I could be describing you. So whatever you're learning or getting really good at, you expect that it could bring you some abundance in the future as well. Maybe some financial stability. So you could be doing some kind of course, study, apprenticeship or whatnot that you expect is going to, it's a passion, but it could lead to abundance as well. Get the Eight of Swords. What's this about? Yeah, you could be worrying about your finances, how you're going to gain stability in the future. I think gaining stability is of utmost importance to you right now. I think like Leos are a lot of fun and whatnot, but I think there's a part of you that's really craving some financial stability. But financial stability that you get from doing something creative that you love. And it brings you a lot of joy. But you could be worrying, you could be thinking about the long term, like how is this going to manifest and translate into me actually like making a living or making money off of this? And, sometimes we don't need to figure out the how. We just need to figure out what. So what I mean by that is, sometimes you just need to think about what you want to do and not necessarily think too hard about how you're going to get there. Because once you figure out what, you'll kind of follow the path and you'll sort of be led to the how. Do you know what I mean? Like the opportunities will kind of arise. If you just follow your passion and do what you're going to do, don't think about, well, this is impossible or it's going to take forever or, my God, the amount of work I'm going to have to put into this, like I'll never get there. It's going to take years. Don't think about that. Just think this is what I want to do. Start doing it. And then let the pieces fall into place as you go. Hope that makes sense. So again, I reiterate, focus on the what you want, not on the how you're going to get there so much. Like, of course, you have to have some kind of idea, like how, but don't overanalyze the details of how you're going to get there and then get overwhelmed that you're never going to get there, Oh, again, wow. Okay, so you could definitely be dealing with someone with an earth sign, but I think this is really about you. You have a new opportunity for a way to gain resources. And it's just I think it's kind of new, and it's something that you're going to like craft and learn and get really, really good at it. Like you're going to go from apprentice to master, I think is your plan, right? Like you want to go from the page to the king. So the page is like the starting point, right? The new apprentice. And then the king is like the master. So I think you want to get there. There's something that you're passionate about. Like it could even be something like you're learning This is just reminding me of a Leo friend of mine. She is taking a yoga instructor course. So right now she's like the page and she's starting out, but like as she goes and gets better and more masterful and learns, she's going to be the yoga instructor, right? And I think that'll bring a lot of abundance into her life. Like I'm totally thinking about her as I'm doing this reading. And yeah, she's just at the beginning stages, but I know it's her passion. So I think there might be something like that kind of situation for you Leos that I'm reading for now. Yeah, it almost feels like it's a fated thing, like this is what you're meant to do. And again, you might think like, how am I ever going to get from like the starting line to the finish line type of thing? Try not to focus so much on that. It's the journey, not the destination, that counts, right? So I think you do feel like this is a passion, it's something you're meant to do. And this is kind of a point in your life where you're like, okay, I'm meant to follow my passion and my joy and my happiness here to really do something I love for work rather than just like working because you have to. I think you really want to turn your life around so that what you do for work is what you love. And if you're already doing this, then you're definitely on the right track. But I think a lot of you are just in the beginning stages. So you could be anywhere along the stage because we have the ace, which is just like an idea. So some of you could just be like thinking about this in your head and thinking of how to implement it. Some of you could be the page where you're already sort of at the beginning stages and doing it. And some of you could be the king where you're already kind of like mastered the skill and you're thinking like, how can I put this into actual practice and make money or get a job or be, how can I grow my Instagram account or whatever it is that you're doing. So you could be in various stages of this, but I do think you're going to get there because you have the Empress, which is abundance. And then we have the master skill here. So it's going to take a lot of work, but you're going to get there, Leo, which is awesome. I love that. Yay. Okay. So let me grab a couple other cards. I'm a Capricorn, so I love this reading. Make money doing what you love. Like, what could be a better reading? All right. Oh, interesting. Okay. Fiery climax approaches. In what area? Okay. So you could be dealing with a situation where somebody is going to be needing to get karma, or the balances of justice are going to be need to leveled out. So that could be coming to a head soon. This could be completely different than what I was just talking about. So if you're dealing with somebody that deserves some karma, or you need to get justice, or you have any kind of legal proceedings coming up, that's going to come up to a head soon. And I think you kind of might even be getting fired up about somebody, some kind of injustice that's being done to you. And I think you might be feeling like sick of it and you're going to do something about it soon, or it's just going to naturally come to a head in some way. So brace yourself for that, Leos. Okay. What else do we got? Okay. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So, okay. Yeah. I think you've had a rough go of things, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, and I think you're starting to see that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let me get one more thing for you here, Leo. Owl spirit, you see clearly now. Okay, yeah, so if there's a situation in your life, and I think this is completely different than what I was saying with the projects, this is just a side note for you. So there is something that you see clearly now. You might have been maybe turning a blind eye to something, or somebody was hiding truth from you. And I think that you see the truth now, and you might be getting a little bit fired up to deliver some justice and drive that karma bus yourself, or it could just be happening naturally. So there is something you see clearly now. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. I think you feel that. Yeah. Brace for it, Leo. Okay, so I hope this helped you in some way. Yeah, so I'll catch you next time. I'm going to do a love reading next. So if you are interested in love and you liked this one, check out my next video. Okay, bye, Leo.